Welcome back to World News Channel today. Iran becomes the first country to report a second wave of coronavirus infections as cases hit a record high after easing lockdown. The Middle Eastern nation logged a record 3,574 cases of the virus on Wednesday, beating its previous worst day of 3,186 cases logged on March 30th. Iran began easing its lockdown restrictions, which were imposed in February as the virus ran rampant in mid-April as the disease declined. Iranian health officials have argued that the second wave is actually the result of better testing and data logging, after serious doubts were raised over the accuracy of its data when the virus first hit. That is partially confirmed by the fact that the country's daily death figures have not been rising along with the infection total. The state-run IRNA news agency reported 59 deaths on Wednesday, slightly below the May average of 60 deaths per day. If the true number of infections, including those not picked up in tests, had been rising, then the number of deaths would be expected to follow suit. Still, the figures have been enough to worry Hassan Rouhani, Iran's president, who rebuked people for failing to take the virus seriously. Speaking Wednesday as the record case total was reported, Rouhani said, "If in any part of the country these warnings are not taken seriously but God forbid, the outbreak of illness peaks again, the authorities will have to reimpose restrictions. This will create problems for the ordinary lives of citizens and also will bring serious economic damage to society." Health Minister Saeed Namaki added, "People seem to think the coronavirus is over. The outbreak is not over yet, and at any moment it may come back stronger than before. If our people fail to respect the health protocols, we must prepare ourselves for the worst situation." He spoke after a health ministry poll showed just 40% of Iranians now believe in obeying social distancing rules, down from 90% earlier in the outbreak. The number of people who believed in self-isolating stood at 32%, down from 86%. While several countries have reported second outbreaks of the disease, Iran is the only one to have reported a consistent and sustained rise in cases after an initial fall. South Korea has suffered several outbreaks since easing its social distancing measures, but has used test and tracing systems to stamp them out. Other countries such as Brazil, Peru, and South Africa are consistently reporting record number of cases, but have not yet defeated their first wave. Iran was one of the hardest hit countries outside of mainland China early on in the pandemic and still has one of the highest overall case total in the world. The country is currently reporting 164,270 cases of the virus and 8,071 deaths so far. Iran's death figure is remarkably low for the number of cases, but doubts have been raised over whether all deaths are being logged. Some countries only include deaths in hospital where a positive coronavirus test came back before the patient died. Globally, there are more than 6.6 million cases and 391,000 deaths. South America has now emerged as the worst affected continent. Wow. We pray that this second wave does not affect people so much. So guys, if you have anything to say concerning this, drop your comment in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.